is a game called Trials of Fire. It's very unique as far as other. I play games that are similar, like Armello, but it's kind of its own thing. So we'll choose an adventure, and we'll just go with the first one because it's considered easier. Okay, so we're gonna pick the easy one just because we're only gonna play for a little bit. I haven't really played too much, so I don't have more than just the three, but retrieve living world relic to help save your dying people. So we're going to see. Okay, I think it's. Let's see. Okay, there we go. So yeah, you would have more characters to pick. I haven't played it too far yet, and so we're gonna begin the journey. The settlement in Tyrlin is dying. Most crops will not grow in the blasted land. The settlement has relied on its hunters to bring meat from the beasts that roam the plains and do scavenge, damn it, where they can. At first, the hunters were able to bring enough food to support the people by scavenging from ruins of the living world. Finally, a solution is found in a living world tomb scavenged from the remains of a grand library. The location is of a water stone, elven artifact of great power. The text describes the stone being used to create a waterfall to decorate the palace of an elven queen. No one needs to be reminded of the dangers of elven magic, the cause of the cataclysm that decimated the land. But after months of watching the people of Tyrlin succumb to hunger and disease, the settlement leaders decide that it is time to take action. Tyrlin can only spare enough supplies for a small party of warriors and hunters to go forth and seek the gem. Scholars estimate the journey will take several weeks, so the party is given as much food and supplies as they can spare. The scholars can tell you little of the area beyond the immediate surroundings, but it is unlikely your supplies will last for the entire journey. You'll need to scavenge what you can from the living world ruins and the native beasts along the way. The party sets off early with the fate of Tyrlin resting on its success. So I'm not going to play too far. I'm just going to play till at least hit combat, and we can decide on what we want to do there. Everything takes place in this book, and I think it's so cool. When we get into
it
combat,
looked really neat.
When we get into combat, I won't spoil it, but when it gets in combat, it changes everything up. So the goal is here's your party, and you want to follow this arrow, but if you can't just go straight to the arrow, you got to hit some of these spots along the way, because you won't have enough food. So when you hit these spots, you'll end up taking mini quests, and you'll end up gathering more people to your party. You'll only have the three the entire game, but you'll have extra people that are in your party to help you with certain things too. So
can you choose which three you have, or is it just the main three?
This is the three so far. Like I said, I haven't unlocked additional characters,
okay.
So I don't know if there's more than just the three, but as of right now,
Gotcha.
There is a lot of reading, but it's, for the most part, for me anyway, it's pretty interesting.
You come across the human caravan in the dusty wasteland. The group consists of 3 wagons, all badly damaged in what appears to be a large family of humans. After questioning the leader of the caravan, it appears that they have recently fought off a group of hybrid raiders who attacked them as they were traveling to a nearby settlement. You spot 2 human bodies being tended to along with a number of hybrid corpses. None of the wagons appear to be road-worthy. Caravan has little hope for continuing. Okay.
Spend a day helping to get the family caravan up and running, but I use up one of my foods, and it looks like I only have 3. Take advantage of the vulnerable caravan and take everything useful from the supplies by force, if necessary. Wish the family luck or continue on your way. So,
so
what?
Survival.
One? Okay. You quickly set off to work, finding wood to fix up the damaged wheels and struts of the wagons. It takes a few hours to gather the necessary shapes from the few petrified and burned out trees in the immediate area. A few more to aid the family fix up the wagons. Eventually, 2 of the wagons are in a drivable state, but the third seems beyond repair. Humans set about transferring what they can from the broken wagon. The leader thanks you for your aid and offers you a few items, blah, 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 blah.
But not food.
Not food.
Not food this time.
So
Great.
I'll take everything, continue. I'll go over here and I'll put this on my warrior. Okay, so
Nice.
just to give you like an idea how combat works, we use these cards to determine like your action.
So is it turn-based?
Yes. It's really hard to explain until I actually show you how combat works. But when you add on weapons, when you add on armor, certain spells, or potions and stuff, you get even more cards.
Oh, okay.
So we'll go this nearby. Oh, I completely missed it. You warily enter the outskirts of a large settlement. It looks like this was once a major town during the living world, and as usual, many of the dwellings and shops are built on the ruins of grander buildings. You come across a flustered baker who tells you that a hybrid raiding party tried to rob the shop last night as he was closing up. Fortunately, with the help of the Ratlings garrison, he fended them off before they could take much, but they destroyed the outside of the shop. Okay, so hybrids, I'm not reading all that, but they're those guys. And Ratlings are those guys.
Okay.
So we can either offer to help
All right.
or
So we help
continue
or
on.
we
So
move
we
on.
only
All right,
we
do
only
we
have
any-
two.
Okay, so
All right, we're helping.
You are the most impatient person.
You're counting
Please
down
do one.
faster at the end. You're like
I'm sorry.
6,
So you set
7.
to work fixing up
This
the
is
is
why I
shop.
have
other people read,
Rasmussen
'cause
is
I-
hit by a
sorry.
falling slab of masonry from above the shop and has a badly damaged left foot. Sucks to suck. Malcolm and Jara do the best they can to patch up the place. The man and his father are very grateful for your efforts, but tell you apologetically that they can't spare much bread. Of course they can't, explaining that most of it will go to the Ratlings in payment for the iron. So we got no food out of that.
Oh, we got one.
Oh,
We
we
got
did.
a
Okay.
food?
We got
A
eight.
Got a-
food.
We got a weapon, so there's that. There are a few more shops stocking items, interest and dotted around the town square. I only have 100 coin, or whatever it's called. I don't know if it's called coin. Obsidian. I probably should say, yeah, I'm gonna save for food.
Okay.
So let's go over here. So that gives her something.
Blow to the head. All right.
Oh, we gotta watch out for them.
Oh, they're following us.
You find a settlement that has recently been taken over by Ratlings. The new town is friendly enough and has even set up a store to sell their most valuable finds.
Okay.
Rattling shotgun gets. Okay,
Ooh,
so,
ooh.
35 carrot.
so we're gonna take that. That only gives us 65.
Man, food's expensive.
It is. They have been tweaking this game a little bit, so it's not so, like, because when I first played it, like, food was ridiculous. Trying to.
Yeah.
Um,
This already looks really cool.
it's a really neat game. It's really interesting. And if anyone likes stuff like this, definitely check out Armello if you're more interested in multiplayer, like strictly multiplayer. You can do solo player, but it's geared for multiplayer, and it's similar. It's very similar. Oh shit. Anyway,
There's an abandoned cart up ahead that's been pulled onto its side. Your eyes are drawn to the glint of a couple of coins next to one of the wheels. It looks too good to be true in the middle of this wilderness. Rattling slavers are known for engineering devious lures to ensnare passers-by.
investigate inside, even though it may be a trap, or leave it alone.
I mean, we did see that creepy fucker show up, so I mean...
All right, hold on. I'm actually going to do like a timer.
Okay.
For 15 seconds.
All right, chat, you got 15 seconds.
All right, 15 seconds. Do
Investigate.
we investigate or leave it alone?
So we got 50-50. I'll say one. So let's.
No, you got 2 for 1 and 1 for 2.
Oh, did it?
Oh shit. Jar pulls the door open, which clatters against the side of the cart. It looks like there are a few improvised weapons, but not much of worth. Suddenly a voice yells charge, and a group of rattling slavers appear from all sides. Jar just about manages to scramble out and join the fray in time. Well,
Alright.
our only option is to fight, so let's do it.
This is my favorite part of the game. So everything opens up, and it's a completely different game.
So this is
D&D
kinda like,
tile setup.
Yeah.
well, it reminds me of, not Risk, what's that other game called? Oh man.
Okay, so.
I'm trying to think of that board game.
Mm.
Ah, damn, I don't have anything. Okay.
And it shows your flanking spots. That's nice.
Let's.
I mean, you might as well attack.
Oh,
She's
no,
right
no, no.
on you.
Oh, oh, oh. Move right here. Oh, I need to.
Dang.
she's a manly lady.
Get him.
Get him.
I'm gonna have to look up what that game is called.
Oh, it's, damn.
Stratego. Stratego. It reminds me of Stratego.
Okay, so you get 3 cards at a time for each side. Okay.
So let's-
Kind of has a similar turn-based system to Hearthstone too.
Yeah. I don't think I can. Will it hit him? Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Gone.
Come and get it, boys.
Oh. Okay, she's defended, so we're good. Ah, damn, I wish I can. Oh no, he's good.
Yeah, this kind of reminds me of Stratego, like in the sense of how it works.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah, this is definitely my new go-to when I have some time to play. Sure. Yeah, I got nothing.
You have that double strike.
But I can't.
It's a melee.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't. I can. Well, maybe I can.
So you'd have to move first and then.
Here we go. Yeah. Win.
Alright.
Boom.
So one thing I
Alright.
haven't figured out
Got
yet
'em.
is if I want to, I can't upgrade all 3 at the same time. I can only do one.
Yeah.
I think before it didn't actually say it, because now I can read it and it actually says you only have one. So I tend to pick this guy because he's my range guy. I tend to go. I love doing archery stuff.
Yeah, you're a ranged fighter at heart, I'm sure.
Yeah, and plus he's got a shield. Plus he's my go-to. I mean he's the easiest one to, as long as I have range. The whatever I'm trying to say, like sight of the person.
I was looking at this little magic user chick being like, man, I really want to play her.
What's
And I
green?
typically go for the magic dealers, so.
Okay.
What's this green looking thing that you got next to you on the
This-
map? No, on the map.
Oh, I don't know. I've never seen that
That thing.
before.
What is that?
You want to attack it?
Let's find out. Let's see what this thing is.
Beasts are
Beasts
quickly
are quickly
upon you, and
upon
you have
you,
no
and-
choice but to stand and fight.
That's why we're here. Oh, it's
Ooh,
only one. We're
It's
so
a
good.
puppy. Okay.
really
Okay.
beefy. Okay. So,
I believe in you.
hold on. I can't. What if I can? Hmm.
Definitely have a whole lot for her to do.
Yeah, just there's really not a lot I can.
I mean, sometimes you just have to move and hope for the best.
There we go. Oh, hold on. Da. Move 3. Ooh.
Ooh, okay.
Defend. Sweet.
After performing melee.
Okay, sweet.
Okay.
I don't know what this dude's gonna do.
About to find out.
Move to any free space.
Damn it. Alright. If I can. There we go.
And that was a long move. Holy cow.
We'll
Yeah, let's give her some armor. Get her to be a little more beefy.
Yeah, but I need. Yeah, I'm gonna need her to attack. And he's gonna have to sacrifice one of those. Oh shit, she's in the way. That sucks. But
Just have like chance to hit friendly if you shoot across them, I guess.
it just won't let you shoot.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Alright, well that sucks.
Oh, you're going down anyway.
I like her magic attacks, they look so cool.
Mm-hmm.
So when you put the cards up there at the top, what are they doing?
I'm building my point. You can only use each one of these numbers or willpower. I can sacrifice any of these cards to use on anybody.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, okay.
Yeah, so
I see. Okay. I thought you
all
were just
the swipe
discarding them,
stuff,
but
I don't-
yeah,
yeah.
I see.
And then
Where the points were coming from. That makes sense.
that sucks. Oh well, I don't know.
Okay.
So this
We
time
got food.
I'll upgrade her because she's my go-to
We did get
for,
food.
Dang, defense 6. Holy shit.
Yeah, that defense 6 is pretty awesome.
We'll go with that one. But yeah, so anyway, that's the game.
It looks
pretty neat.
really cool.
Yeah.
I-
We're gonna
I
have.
was
We're
kinda
definitely gonna
hoping-
have to play this one.
I was kind of hoping I would catch some like side quests. Oh, and when you're tired, you have to rest, and that's what eats up food. And then now it's daytime. So there we go. Now we're fresh, and you have to watch your morale too. Right now we're still determined, but like when we start getting side quests and stuff, we'll start getting like additional characters, and like if you like last time I played, I rescued this girl who was being she's being mugged, and they're like not good dudes, and they're beating her up and stuff. And so we saved her, went in a fight, saved her, and then offered to take her home. But then I completely forgot to take her home, and so I cleared across the whole entire map. And because I didn't help her out, she was making everyone else go. They're all getting down. They're I guess
Weird.
like guilt. I guess that's kind of what it was, like for not helping her. And she was
You
like,
basically just kidnapped this girl and took her on an
she was-
adventure
she
with
was
you.
like if I remember, it was something like she was still, I don't know, like she was like complaining or something. I don't remember. It was something like she was just grieving because she wasn't home yet or something. I don't remember. But anyway, it eventually brought my morale
Hilarious.
down. And so like the next time I played, I made sure to not take too many, because that was my main problem. I took so many side quests. I had arrows everywhere. I kept forgetting stuff. But anyway, that's pretty much the game. So.